All right, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Appreciate it, guys. Today, definitely got to do the Q&A, guys. I had a lot of questions this week. Definitely want to be able to answer some of them in regards to selling sports cards, doing this for a living full time and all that good stuff. I was really surprised to even see I have questions, and people's interest in this, but it's definitely something, like I said, you guys are taking a journey with me, and it's another week. I guess you can chalk up on the chalkboard that I'm still surviving, guys. It was a tough week, though. I'm not going to lie. This week was very difficult in regards to sales numbers wise. I definitely saw a decrease this week, but hopefully that's the thing about sales, and that's the thing about businesses. There's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and hopefully I can survive it after this week. So we'll see. I'm going to keep grinding this weekend and going on to next week. So first question, though, I definitely want to answer is, how many hours do I work daily? How many hours do I work a week? I think I did this video on this a while back, but like I always have said, I've never worked as hard in any career that I've taken amount of hours till this. It's one of those things where when it's your own business, when it's your own thing, you want to try and do everything you possibly can to make it successful. So I probably work 10 plus hours a day. I really do, guys. I do anywhere between about 2 hours to 3 hours of scanning. Then I do another about 2 hours of shipping. That's already 5 hours right there. I usually do another two and a half, maybe 3 hours of just listing and pricing, comping. That's what comping means. Somebody asked that too. What's comp means? It's just like pricing your card and everything. So that's another 2 to 3 hours. So that's about 7-8 hours right there. Spend probably another hour and a half sourcing. I probably spend another just researching and everything, probably another hour and a half to 2 hours on that. And then any spare time I have, I usually try to do like reorganizing, coming up with new processes, organizing my, all my inventory, where I'm going to put things, getting my supplies and everything in line. So I probably spend another hour, 2 hours of getting supplies and everything ready for the next day, or just for the rest of the week. You got to get, all your boxes set up correctly, make sure I have enough envelopes, all that stuff, tape. So it's, that's already over 10 hours right there. Some days are longer. Sometimes, I got to do more hours of taking pictures. So I didn't even talk about that. That's just scanning everything. I take pictures too. You got to take pictures of those thicker cards or slabs that I pick up that I can't scan in my scanner. So that's like I said, that's over 10 plus hours. And if you guys are wondering, do I only work Monday through Friday? No, I mean, I probably work 6 to 7 days a week. As much as I can, unless the kids have something going on or have a family event, then I'm not working, or we're out of town on vacation, then obviously I'm not working. But you guys got to keep in mind, I have my phone on me all the time. So I'm responding to questions from customers on eBay, offers, bids. That's considered work too, guys. If you're responding, if you're, responding with a new offer or answering questions or dealing with any shipping issues or things like that, that's part of your work. People don't take that, in consideration. So that's time on, working. So 10 plus hours a day, 6-7 days a week. I mean, I'm probably do the math, guys, over 60 hours. It's pretty simple as that. I'm working over 60 hours. I really am. And this is the thing, when they say, if you do something you love, it's never work. I mean, it's really something I love, and it's really something I want to be successful at. So I want to keep grinding for at least as hard as I can, whenever I can. Simple as that. Hopefully I make it happen, guys. So next one is, how many cards do I grade on a weekly or a monthly basis? How many cards do I grade monthly? I break it down to weekly. I try to submit one bulk submission, whether it's the SGC, PSA. Well, shit, they're the same company now, but I try to send one bulk submission to each company So I'm going to try continuous that. So when I try to do a bulk to PSA, it's anywhere between about 10 to 20. Right now it's currently, I think the 20 is the bulk, so about 20 cards a week to PSA weekly. So that equals to close to maybe 80 a month if I can. That's my goal. I'm not always sending that much, but this is my goal, is to try to do it weekly. So I try to grade 80 with PSA a month. With SGC, I was trying to do anywhere between about 15-ish, so 15 a week. So you're looking at 30, you're looking at about 60 a month. So about 140. So 60, 80, so about 140 a month I try and grade. I do want to try and increase that, but that's my goal. Anywhere between 100, my goal was to try and grade anywhere between 100 to 200 a month. I'm currently reaching that. I'm pretty close. I'm about a little bit over 100 a month, about 100 a month right now, but that's my goal. If I can get to about 100 to 200 a month of graded cards, if I keep sending that every month, hopefully I'm getting in return every month that many cards to list on my inventory. So that's about, let's just say if I can get about 150 a month of returning of graded cards, that's 150 cards inventory every month of graded cards. That's what I'm hoping for. That's my goal. If I can send it in that much, hopefully I'm getting in return that much. So that's, hopefully that kind of clears that up or answers that question. And another main question I keep getting people asking me, did I say asking me, jeez, that's weird. But anyways, asking me is, why not use CardDealer Pro? Why do I use Chrono cards? Which one's better? This is the thing I tell everybody. I did a video on this, but use the trial for either one of those applications or whatever applications you want to use. They all have a trial period. I believe the CardDealer Pro has like a 5 or 7 day, and I think the same thing with Chrono cards. Use which application works for you and which one you feel most comfortable with. A lot of people that I speak with and a lot of people I hear use CardDealer Pro. It's very user friendly, they say, and they prefer that. I tried it for 5 days. It was okay. I wasn't really happy. I didn't like the interface of it, and that's just me personally. Everybody has a personal choice. When I use Chrono cards, I prefer the interface and the way you use it, because it's more like an Excel spreadsheet. I'm very used to that. For the past 10 years before I started doing this full time, I was working with Excel every day. So I'm kind of used to that type of a format. It was more comfortable for me, and it was quicker and it was faster. So I went with Chrono cards. Simple as that. Just use whatever is more comfortable for you and what's going to make you more efficient. That's why I tell everybody, just try both. And then I don't know, I think there is another application out there, but like I said, try them all. They should all have a trial period, and then just you pick whatever is comfortable for you. That's what I will say. Camera setup. Somebody asked, how many cameras do I have? I technically actually have, if you count my GoPros and everything, I have like 4 different cameras. You guys are wondering, like, how do I do different angles? I have a DSLR camera. I have 2 GoPro cameras. I have my phone. There's 4 different angles I could do. I only use 2, guys. You don't need to do that. To me, that's just all you really need technically. I use Premiere Pro when I do my editing and all that good stuff for videos, so just keep it nice and simple. And that's it. Simple as that. Hopefully that answers you guys. If you guys are wondering how many cameras and how do I do different angles, you just use the Premiere Pro, and you can just YouTube will teach you guys anything. I keep telling everybody, if you don't know how to do something, just go to YouTube. It'll teach you guys. So 100%, man, YouTube's the best source out there besides Google, I guess you can say currently, that will help teach you guys anything on that. And last but not least, how do I protect cards or thick cards or thick patches? Depends if you're talking about shipping wise. I wasn't sure if they're talking about shipping wise or just how I store them. I usually put them in the thick. There's obviously thicker top loaders, and I just put them in the plastic, the penny sleeves. And then I just put them in the super thick top loaders. Simple as that. So I usually protect them that way when I'm shipping them. This is the thing. I usually try keep them in the top loaders if I can, and then I ship them 2 different methods. Depending on the value of the card, if it's over $20, I will actually ship it first class, advanced, or not for, yeah, it is first class, but it's now called ground advantage with the United States Postal Service. So that way it protects it. I usually put it in a padded envelope, a bubble mailer, and I usually put it in between cardboard, so just to kind of protect that card a little bit better. If it's a card that's under, you know, like 15, 20 or 20 bucks, I usually put it either in a Card Saver 1, which is the big thicker one, usually a thicker one if I can, and I usually ship it, but I always ship it in the 3-ounce one for the ESE, which technically the United States Postal Service is supposed to hand sort, jeez, my bad guys, hand sort, and they hand sort it, not machine it, and then that way it protects the card a little bit better. Sometimes if I can leave it inside the thicker top loader, I do too, and I try to put it inside of a bag, a team bag, one of those plastic team bags here. I think I have one of those. So just kind of one of these plastic team bags, if you can see. So I put them in one of those plastic team bags inside of the top loader, inside of the envelope. I tape it down, and then like I said, I ship it usually I think it's $1.12 now for the ESE, the 3-ounce version. And like I said, I put do not bend, do not machine. I hope they listen. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But that way it helps save on shipping. And like I said, they're supposed to hand sort it, at least the USPS on that. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helps. How do I protect it? The top loader. Top loader in the bag is probably the best bet if you're gonna ship it, like I said, for ESE wise. And then also if I ship it with the ground advantage, I usually cardboard it. I usually go ahead and put it in a bubble mailer and then ship it out to protect it. I haven't had any issues. The biggest thing is that anything I ship in the bubble mailer never have any issues, hardly ever have any issues at all. I think out of thousands of orders I've shipped out, those are the least amount of issues I've ever had. Obviously, the ones I had the most of is the ESE. I really do wish USPS, if anybody works with them, please, man, I wish you guys would update your system where you guys would scan it when you deliver. I do get, I wouldn't say a lot of orders. It's very few out of maybe 1,000 orders. I might get 1 or 2 coming back, say, hey, I didn't get such and such delivered, or I didn't get this, and it sucks. But I mean, I understand it's under 1%. But it still sucks when you're selling sports cards for a living. You know, every dollar, every cent matters to you, and it hurts when you have to refund it. So USPS, please get better in regards to your scanning and your delivering methods. Take care of the cards, please, man. I wish you guys would do better on that, but it is what it is, man. Other than that, man, hopefully I answered everybody's questions. Appreciate you guys. If you guys have watched the video this far, I just want to do this once a week. I think it's kind of cool to be able to kind of, you know, answer your guys' questions in this type of a format. Gives an opportunity for you guys to ask me what I'm going through, what I'm learning, so I can kind of give you guys my experience and what I'm seeing, and hopefully answer a few of you guys' questions, because when I was first jumping into this, I had no idea what I was doing. I really didn't. Best resource, like I said, was Google and YouTube for me, and continues to be for now, hopefully. And then people, like I say, go to shows, ask people, talk to dealers. A lot of them have tons and years of experience, and they'll be able to help you guys out tremendously on that. So other than that, stay tuned. Like I said, I think this week I'm going to do, or next week, I'm going to do some videos in regards to how I submit my process on that. I think it may have changed a little bit. I did a video on this maybe a little bit over a year or so ago. So my process might change a little bit, so I can show you guys how I do that. I had people ask on that. And then I have some submissions coming in, and they're delayed, man. Shipping got delayed. Freaking USPS talking about that. So I have a SGC submission coming back and a PSA coming back in. So hopefully I get those in early so I can do a quick reveal for you guys to. I'm curious. I want to see how I did on the grades. This is the thing. You can look at online to see the grades, but I never look. So stay tuned, guys. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, if you guys watch this far, appreciate it. And other than that, man, till next time, have a great weekend, guys.